welcome back to a new video. How you're doing? Hope you're well. So this one is inspired by Greg and Lou, I think it is. So shout out to you two on YouTube. They've messaged on the comments. But yeah, so this is another food video. And basically we've been kind of experimenting, or I've been experimenting with kind of like making a one-pan dish and try and make it so you can do pretty much anything with it, and it kind of works. And we've done it twice with like a curry one and like a tomato based one, and it's worked both times. So it's super simple to make, and you can pretty much throw anything in it as long as you've got the herbs and spices right, and you're good to go. There's one spice that's actually not on here, which I forgot. I just need to remember to get it out. That's parsley. But basically what it is onion, garlic. Usually I'd have pepper, but we haven't got any peppers in the van at the minute because they went mouldy yesterday, so I ain't putting that in it. So yeah, onion, pepper, courgette, chorizo, butter beans, chopped tomatoes, chicken stock cube, as I say, garlic, rice, and water. And then the most important things is smoked paprika, turmeric, and parsley. I have to get parsley out, like I just said. But the idea of this whole meal is basically you cook it in one pan, and you just fry off your like onions, garlic, and all that sort of stuff first. Add your chopped tomatoes in, then add rice, and then add like equal amounts of rice. So like 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water, and just kind of multiply that up or down, whichever way you want to go. But add that into it as well, and then literally boil it down until the rice is cooked. It's basically like cooking a paella, very similar, except for you using any type of rice works. I'm using brown, like long grain rice. I think it's just brown rice actually. Yeah, it just says brown rice, so I'm using brown rice. But it's very good because it's just really easy to make, and you can make it in one pan, which when you're in a van is awesome because it's obviously less washing up and makes it easier to cook, and tastes really good as well. And to be fair, if you look at this, there's nothing unhealthy in it either. Like last time we did it, it was just I can't remember what we put in last time. It was the same, like onion, garlic, pepper, then smoked paprika, parsley, and turmeric. But it's kind of anything other than and chopped tomatoes. So they're the kind of things that you need to add in if you want to kind of get this result. But anything else you can kind of just mess about, add whatever you want in. Anything you've got left over or need using up, just chuck it in, cook it all down, and it should taste beaut if you like keep the kind of main flavors the same. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on with it. All I've got to do is just slice it all up, chuck it in the pan, and let it cook. Yeah, so we weren't actually going to do this video today. It was going to be a bit of a different video, but it kind of started raining, looked a bit miserable. It stopped raining at the minute, but it still looks miserable, and there's still high chances of rain. So we're kind of just going to chill inside the van today, and it's dinner time now. We're already hungry, so I thought, what better way to make a food video when we're both starving. But yeah, so literally, like I said, it's just kind of chop it all up, chuck it in the pan, fry off like the garlic or the onion, courgette, peppers and stuff like that. We don't have pepper, but that's what you would do, fry that off first. So I'm going to chop up the onion and courgette and chorizo first, and then start frying that off in the pan. My eyes are already watering. It's worse than that cutting onions. The amount of times I've been cutting onions and I'm like, just cutting my eyes closed. Luckily I kind of know where my fingers are when I'm cutting. But yeah, it still could be pretty dangerous, I suppose. Damn! I will leave all the like measurements and stuff in the description for all of this. So you're probably better off actually just going down there, because then I've thought about it off video and actually kind of got my head around it all and actually put it all down properly. But yeah, so go down there for all like the measurements and stuff. Right, so now that's everything cut up. I put everything in the pan apart from the garlic, and obviously I haven't put any of the other things in. It's basically just, at the minute, it is onion, courgette and chorizo, so like that, just with some olive oil. And I'm going to kind of sweat that all down until it's all nice and like brown and golden, and then I'll add the garlic, and then I'll add the other stuff after that, but I'll update you when it gets to that stage. Right, so now that that's all sweated down, I just need to add the garlic. But if you look at it right now, especially with the chorizo in, it looks absolutely beautiful. Love the colour like chorizo gives everything. And now it's literally just add the garlic in. Right, so I'm going to kneel down because we're in a small van and it makes it easier, especially when we're recording. But literally that's been cooking, in the garlic's been cooking now for about 20 seconds or so. You don't want it in there too long. So what I'm actually going to do is just turn off the heat, just because there's enough heat in that pan as it is, just to carry on cooking it all. And then I'm going to actually put like the herbs and spices in. The parsley, I will measure it just for the sake of the video. Yeah, at least 2 tablespoons I'd put in of that. And then smoked paprika. This is hot smoked paprika, but normally we'd just have normal. I don't know if I've got enough though for 2 tablespoons here, especially when it's all stuck at the bottom. So I've got about 1 1/4, something like that, 1 1/3. But normally I would put 2 in. We've just kind of ran out, so that's what's going in. And then for turmeric, if I can get it out. Just about 1 tablespoon of that as well. Then literally mix that all up. And then the trick is, when you put spices in, always let it cook a little bit first. Yeah, I never just put spices into like liquid or anything like that. I always try to put it in the pan and try and actually cook it off a little bit first. I always find it helps a lot, and I'm pretty sure I've seen somewhere from an actual chef, not from me, that it works a lot better, especially in like Indian cuisine they do it, and Indian cuisine flavours are amazing. So yeah, I'm going to do the exact same thing, and I've been doing it ever since then. It's been fine. But now I've actually got that in, and now I'm not rushing around, I can actually put the heat back on. And then literally after probably about 10 or 15 seconds of this, I'll add in the butter beans, and then I'll add in the chopped tomatoes and the chicken stock cube, and then salt and pepper. And then you kind of let that cook down for, not for long, just for a little bit, maybe 3 or 4 minutes. And then add the rice and water, give it all a stir, put a lid on it, and leave it for probably about 20 minutes with this rice, but it kind of just basically until the rice is cooked, and you've reduced the liquid enough, and then that's it, good to go. Right, so I thought I'd just quickly show you after it's all kind of cooked down. I haven't put the rice in yet, but this is what it looks like before you put the water and rice in. That's what it looks like now. And then literally all you've got to do is, we're going to add 2 cups of rice in, like I said, so that'll be 2 cups of rice and 4 cups of water, and then literally put a lid on it, let it simmer down until the rice is cooked. Right, so that's been cooking now for about 20 minutes or so, but all the water's reduced down, the rice is cooked. If I can kind of show you it, that's kind of what it looks like. But it's absolutely beaut, so definitely give this a try, and you can kind of do this with anything, so it's kind of like the perfect van meal. Yeah, I'm definitely going to experiment with this a lot more as well, and see what else I can kind of create with it. But I'm going to end the video here and tuck into this because we're both starving. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.